who walks.
Wonderful. And that's people all wanting to get together and make a difference. And, we need more people to get involved in this. And, it's just reaching out, it's helping, it's so positive, and it's showing love and compassion. And we need a lot more of that
Yes, we do.
in this time that we're living in. And, like you were saying before, you can bring the kids, bring the animals, bring the puppies, and just get together and have a real good time and changing people's lives.
Yes.
Now, how long have you been with the March of Dimes again?
About 6 years.
6 years. I'm sure throughout the 6 years, the crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, it does.
And that's wonderful. And we need to encourage more people to volunteer. You being a volunteer, you can mentor other people that's just getting into this and starting. Because a lot of people says, well, what do I need to do?
Yeah, they usually ask you what you need to do, want to do to help volunteer and do stuff and everything.
Right. Even at their job, they could be like trying to get other volunteers or people involved.
That's where I first got started. That was where I worked at.
Wonderful.
Got started there and then got out of it, and then I come back.
Well, great. And, there's no age limit. Like, again, we said there's no time limit. You can get involved and get other people involved, and that's what we need to do. Katrina, what's some goals that we'd like to see for the March of Dimes? Just to keep on growing and growing.
Absolutely. It gets tougher each year, as we all know, with our own personal budgets. We have budgets as well, and particularly. I'm from Eastern Kentucky, so I happen to be just a little bit favorable toward this area. But that's really the way that we are able to implement then these programs. In the past, since 2006, we started a program called Healthy Babies Are Worth the Wait, and WAIT is WAIT. This has now become a signature program of the March of Dimes, and it started right here in Kentucky. And we have 8 sites now in the state. So we are doing that for families, and that is to help women in the field of substance abuse, nutrition, anything and everything that we can do to help a woman have a healthy pregnancy.
That is the truth, and it really breaks your heart when one woman might be abusing drugs or stuff like that, even smoking during her pregnancy and things like that may damage or hurt that child.
Absolutely. Well, the Center for Disease Control has said, smoking during pregnancy, stopping smoking during pregnancy is the biggest thing that we are in control of being able to do to prevent a preterm birth.
That is so phenomenal. And, a lot of people need this education. That's why we started this program up, to get the information out to people, to let them know, to bring it right into their living rooms and into their cars about the March of Dimes, and different organizations. And this is so powerful because a lot of people, just hear the name, well, what does March of Dimes do? We need to take the information out to the people.
Yes, we do. And you, as Bill said, you can get involved individually. You can set up a walk team. You can get a family team. We have lots of family teams of people who have been connected to the mission that have healthy babies, that have had premature babies, that have had babies with birth defects, or healthy babies, everything. We love our family teams, and they just get grouped together. You can do corporate teams. You can do, like Bill was referring to, blue jeans for babies, where everybody's allowed to wear blue jeans on a certain day.
I'm sure the hospitals, nurses, doctors, staff, a lot of different people get involved in this, because they know what it's about.
They sure do. And we also, recently, we have online fundraising, so you don't have to do a thing. You just go on there, and if you need help from your local office, we'll help you to get you signed up, and you can just send emails out to your friends and families wherever they are, and they can raise additional funds that way.
This is so good. And let's talk about the T-shirts here, Mr. Bill. That's a nice T-shirt you got. So are they supplied with these T-shirts, or how do they buy them, or what?
Well, if you're a sponsor, you get your name put on the back of the T-shirt, and the walkers all get a T-shirt too on the team's
Wonderful.
T-shirts.
So when is the next big walk event coming up?
March, the walk is May the 5th.
May the 5th of this year, and starting time around.
1 o'clock is registration, and the walk starts at 2.
So we want to see a lot of March of Dimes T-shirts at the Levi Jackson Park this year.
Right.
Get a lot of people involved, and you get your T-shirt, get your name on the back, but most importantly, you can go home at the end of the day saying, I did my part to really reach out to somebody and to help somebody.
Yes.
They ain't a better feeling in the world thinking that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you know. And it's just the feeling of accomplishment. I'm sure that's why you're a volunteer. I'm sure that's why you're involved in the March of Dimes. You want to make that difference. You want to reach out to people with love, care, and compassion, because, you know, people take so much for granted if they got healthy babies, you know, and look at the ones that don't. Look at the misfortunate people that's going through things that we can make a difference for.